Good morning on a wildly exciting day at Lalande because Philip and I are going to go to fly to Prague for only 12 hours. Many of you guessed why when I gave you a clue in last night's video, and of course the clue was in the name. We are going to Prague, and yes, we are going to go and collect Lancelot's successor, who is a Prague ratter as Lancelot was. We were not expecting to go and get a dog this week at all. We had started thinking that we would like a dog in the future. So more and more Philip, Marie and I had been talking about it and thinking that we would like one. And then after that, it felt like fate because we were saying, oh, I'm not sure we're ready yet, but if we did get a dog, we would call him Galahad because in the Arthurian legend, Galahad was Lancelot's son and that seemed the right name for his successor. But then about 3 days ago, I was in the attic, I found a book of Arthurian legends, opened it to that day's date, and then saw on that page a passage about Lancelot and Galahad, which really affected me, which I read out to all of you. And so many of you then left comments saying, you should get another Prague ratter, and he should be called Galahad. And this is what we've been discussing the previous week, but it just felt like fate, seeing everyone else saying the same thing. And it just felt like that final nudge that we needed. So I am very excited to actually have butterflies, but also very apprehensive and wanting to be certain that I'm giving this dog a chance to not be Lancelot, to be a completely different creature with his own personality. And so I'm trying to go with a completely open mind. And this is a blank slate, but I can't believe we're doing it. I'm so excited and scared, and I've got butterflies.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be an adventure.
Yeah.
And you're going to do it together.
Yeah. And I think it's also going to be really good for Marie. She's been asking like every day, are you getting another dog?
I'm very excited as well.
Yeah, me too. It's really weird seeing these here. I haven't seen them since Lancelot because Philip hid them so that I wouldn't be upset. But no, this seems the right time to see them again. I'm going to go and quickly say goodbye to the Gilder before I leave, because sadly today is going to be his last day for quite a while. He'll come back when almost everything is finished just to do final touches, but this is it. Je suis triste de vous voir partir.
Nous aussi, nous sommes tristes de partir.
Oui.
Ouais.
Oh, ça a été merveilleux.
Ouais. On a passé un superbe moment et on vous remercie beaucoup de votre gentillesse, de votre
c'était un
chaleureux.
plaisir.
Ouais.
Et j'espère que vous reviendrez pour les toutes petites finitions à la fin, mais aussi pour l'ouverture de la chapelle.
Ah oui, oui, oui.
Il faut être là.
Ah oui, ça sera dans sa splendeur ultime, on va dire. On souhaite pouvoir revenir. Oui.
Ah ben ça me fait grand plaisir. Ben au revoir et à bientôt j'espère.
À bientôt.
Au revoir.
Bon voyage.
Merci. They're so lovely. I'm really sad they're going, but if we don't go now, we won't get the flight. Tomorrow you might meet the little one.
I know, it's exciting, eh?
I know.
Oh, wait, actually, really looking forward to it.
I'm in a fluster. All right, good luck. See you tomorrow. Bye. Bye. Thank you. See you when we get back. Bye. 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 Well, we've made it to Paris. There's the Eiffel Tower.
I'm both excited and I feel very weird.
I know, we're on an emotional roller coaster.
Because, yeah.
1 minute happy, the next minute crying about Lancelot, the next minute full of anticipation again. It's the weirdest feeling.
Because it's less than a year ago we were doing the same thing to pick up Lancelot.
It's October. So I think I was in even more of a state back then, because at least this time I know that I loved having a dog and I didn't mind the responsibility.
No, I understand that. When we saw Lancelot, we were both like, that's the one. If we get a dog, that's the one.
Yeah, we had the same feeling.
And we have the same thing now. If we get another dog, that's the one.
We're gonna go with our gut.
I think it's probably the right thing to do. I was looking at these and I thought this might be really cute for Galahad.
To welcome him to France. And we do have the panelling from the Ratatouille restaurant going into Paris. Well, we're boarding the plane and I was hoping to show you around the airport a little bit when we got here, but I spent the first half of our very long time here. We've been here about nearly 4 hours because we actually arrived very early and then our flight was delayed. And at first I was just getting, the one time we're early, the one time. So I started off by going to get some eyeliner and lipstick, which I needed in duty free. I was fine. Then we went to a cafe and I've spent the entire time we've been in the cafe in a catatonic, tearful stupor about Lancelot. I think maybe this was too soon, but thank God Philip is here. and I know that he is going to look after Galahad so well, but I'm going to try and pull myself together before I get there, because I am in no state to do any sort of looking after at the moment, and that's what Galahad will need. Sorry about that. Let's start again. We've landed in Prague. I have pulled myself together. What is it about me and collecting dogs? Just fall apart every time. Well, we are outside the airport, waiting to meet our new dog. It feels a bit like a drug deal. I've never done a drug deal, but it does feel a bit dodgy.
A dog deal.
Dog deal. And you all know me really well, so you must have some inkling of how frustrated I am to be this close, 10 kilometers from the city centre in one of the most beautiful cities of the world. But we're not leaving the airport because we've got to get up for our next flight at 4 AM. So we're just staying in an airport hotel somewhere around here and then walking straight back at 4 o'clock in the morning. And we're certainly not going to go into the centre of Prague with a tiny puppy. So we're just going to have to imagine Prague. It was a very last minute decision. I was really spurred on by all of you saying that maybe our next dog should be Galahad, and it just felt like fate.
I'm not sure what I believe in, but on the way here I was watching Lady Jane Grey, or My Lady Jane I think it's called, on Amazon, and she at some point tells the guy, oh well, you're no Galahad, and I was like,
there are signs everywhere in the universe.
I suppose if you're looking for it, yes.
My goodness, we've collected him. We've just arrived at the airport hotel and he's in the little dog carrier for the aeroplane, but you will not believe how adorable he is.
Galahad, everyone, Galahad.
Hello, Galahad.
Hello, my darling.
The poor darling is terrified. Okay. Philip is so happy.
I think Lancelot would have loved him as well.
Oh my goodness, he would have been beside himself. I wish we got him whilst Lancelot was with us. Well, we want those ears to become very happy and perky.
I think everyone's correct that we should have gotten another dog now. I think I couldn't really imagine what it would be like, but as soon as I held him, I was...
Yeah, you're a different person. I have one mission in life, Galahad, and that's to see those ears and that tail perky.
He's exploring.
What's this?
It's like Bambi on ice.
Welcome to France. Champagne. What to have first, champagne or food? Long one of my biggest problems. Things are really turning around here in Prague. Big interest in Lancelot's fox. I mean, my goodness, the change in character in what's been 5 minutes so far. Oh my goodness. Oh, Philip. Oh my goodness. Your face, Philip.
I'm so happy.
I think we have a bloodhound. He knows there's more treats here, but where are they? Where could they be? Marie's just having her first meeting with Galahad. What do you think?
He is adorable. I love that little creature, honestly.
Already, and you haven't even held him in your arms yet. I think you're going to just crack. Oh, he's nuzzling into your shirt, darling.
So sweet. In your chest.
Yeah, he's sleeping in the chest. And tomorrow you'll meet him in person.
Yes.
See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Bye. We are having a swanky night in Prague. And there I was thinking that we wouldn't see Prague. And how wrong I was, because that is on the wall of our bedroom. Isn't it beautiful? Next time, Philip, we might venture into town.
Sounds good.
You probably haven't even seen that because you actually haven't taken your eyes off Galahad this entire time. We've got him on a little lead because we're terrified he'll try and get off the bed and he's far too small for that.
Oh my darling.
So we're letting him have a bit of a rest for a while. It's been an overwhelming day for a very, very tiny creature, although you are a mighty knight. Just to be clear, the scarf was a gift from a friend and it's not what it looks like. We haven't lost our minds. I wanted to tell those of you who didn't hear us talk about this breed before with Lancelot a little bit about it because they're very rare dogs actually.
You're blocking my view.
I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. They're called Prague Retters, and they tie with Chihuahuas as the smallest breed of dog in the world.
I thought they'd be Chihuahuas.
No, one is the smallest from height, and the other is the
yes.
smallest from weight. I can't remember which way around it is.
Right.
And they're actually a very ancient breed, at least from the 11th century. There's writings about them being owned by the Czech kings and royalty at the time. 2 of them were given as a gift to the French king in medieval times, and they were considered so precious that the king left them in his will to his son. Legend has it that in the royal court of Bohemia, which is where the current Czech Republic is, they were the court tasters to make sure nothing had been poisoned.
Yeah, I was going to say more like a canary.
Yeah, the darling Prague Retters were allowed to run up and down the table, tasting all of the food, and that way, if anything was poisoned, they'd find out very quickly because it's a very
Speaking
small
of,
dog.
we're not planning on doing that with
We're
Galahad.
just going to trust the food.
But also,
Right ourselves.
it's getting cold, so...
I could talk about Galahad all night.
I know, but I've got a wonderful view of both Prague and Galahad, and you, obviously. And now I want to dig in.
My best. Very happy. We're bleary-eyed but triumphant because we have actually just managed to check him in. We were so terrified that something would go wrong. It seemed too good to be true, but on Air France it went really smoothly. He's allowed to come in the cabin with us. Okay, Sir Galahad, ready for an awfully big adventure?
Let's put up the drawbridge. Yeah.
Ready for chateau life. Well, we're heading home now, and all going well, you will next see Sir Galahad at Lalande in Sunday's video, unless you're a patron of the Chateau Diaries, because I will be filming our arrival today at Lalande, and I'm quite excited because Mummy, Percy and Jerry are arriving for my birthday, and they have no idea that we're in Prague. They don't know that we've collected a dog. I hope that they don't watch this video, so it will be a complete surprise. We're both so excited, and I don't think Galahad is very excited yet, but I'm sure he will be once he gets to know everybody at Lalande. Right, we're about to go through security, so I'll say goodbye. I will chat to you, all of my patrons, in tomorrow's video. Well, it's now tonight's video, and I'll chat to the rest of you on Sunday. Lots of love from Prague.